Okay, so this episode, you're not going to want to miss this one too, because there's two things that happen in this episode. First of all, it's mostly just me confessing all the stuff I've learned in the last 3 months. So there's that. And then, secondly, the big lesson that I've learned that I share with you that comes out through these cards that our guides gave us is to listen to your body, people. All right, welcome in. Today is the last day that we're going, at least for now, that we're going to have our theme of listening intently to understand. And as you can tell, I don't have my normal background because I am traveling. So I have a few decks with me, and the guide said, "You're going for this one tonight." And I said, "Okay." So, and it's the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid, who will soon be the newest member of my BFF posse. So, Colette, I know you're watching me because I know you're curious. I know the universe is just like whispered in your ear that there's this gal out there doing these crazy oracle card readings who just won't shut up about you. Maybe you should go check it out. So I know you have. Probably not, but soon you will. So, all right. So tonight, Oracle of the Seven Energies. One of my favorite decks, certainly my guides, one of their favorite decks. And let's just see what they have to tell us. It's a open mic night or day, open mic day. Open mic day doesn't have the same ring as open mic night. So we're going to stick with open mic night for our guides with this message. So let's just see what they have for us. So we've had a number of, I'm just going to say, deeply thought-provoking, for me anyway, messages this week, and I expect tonight to be no exception to that recent rule that they've been operating with. So, okay, we have 3 cards that have come out. So, let's just turn them over and see what happens. So I'm going to go into my little download process. I'm now letting you guys peek behind the curtain. Essentially, someday I'll have the equipment to show you, but I just basically just like tune into the cards and our guides and what the message is while looking at all 3 of them. And then once they're complete, then I come back. So, okay. 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 So we're going to start out with card number 1. We're going to go through all 3 cards like we normally do, and then I'm going to come back and go through these. But the first card that came out is card number 2. This is Roots of Abundance. And this card is relating, since the 7 energies are kind of related to the 7 energy centers in the body, the 7 chakras. There are more than 7 chakras, but we talk generally usually about the 7 chakras. So this particular card is related to the first chakra, which is your root chakra. There's no pun intended that the card name is Roots of Abundance, I'm sure. So, and then the middle card that we have tonight is card 31. So this card is related, it's Call of the Muse, and it's related to your creativity center in your 5th chakra, which is your throat chakra. And then Feeling the World is card 13, and so we're coming back down, and we're going down into the sacral chakra, the 2nd chakra, with the 3rd card. So here is what is interesting about what the guides are saying to us tonight about these cards, is that we are being asked to listen to the call to be deeply rooted to the earth, to Gaia. Put your roots down. And so when you do this, There's a number of different ways that people do this, but essentially, if you come down to the bottom of your tailbone, that's sacrum, and drop a line of an energetic line to connect down into the center of the earth from there. That is one of the more common ways to do it. I am now drawing energy up as well from the earth through my feet and up my legs into that root chakra, which is what this card is all about. So this Roots of Abundance is about cleansing, connecting to the earth, cleansing that root chakra, and allowing it to be the seat of your existence and your safety on this planet. So, which is what it is. So, Roots of Abundance. Then Call of the Muse. So Call of the Muse, we're coming up again to the throat chakra, which is our creativity center. And the Call of the Muse is asking us to be creative with abandon. Create, 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 create. Stop caring what other people are going to think or how you think you're going to be judged. I'm so tired of judging, of just judginess happening in the world. I'm tired of it, honestly. Let me just get on a rant, because the Call of the Muse asking us to be creative with abandon and without any regard for what anyone else thinks. This is how true creative genius gets expressed in the world. That's it. It's how it happens. And I am, frankly, tired of being judged and of judging. So I was like, just let it all go. So I'm in my I don't care mode. I don't give a shit what people think about me at all. I really don't. So, people can be mean. People can say things that really hurt other people. And this card is really inviting us to take that step in vulnerability, engage with that fifth chakra, the throat chakra, and allow ourselves to be the creative genius that every single one of us are. And stop caring about what other people say. Just do it with reckless abandon. Be who you are. Express yourself creatively in whatever way works best for you. That's the second card. The third card is Feeling the World. So here we're coming back down into the sacral chakra, the second chakra. So you have the root and then the sacral. And the sacral chakra is the seat of our emotions. It is also the center of our sexuality. And this card about feeling the world is just reminding us to kind of stay regulated when it comes to our emotions and how we take on all of the energy that's happening around us and the feelings of everyone. We pick up a lot of that stuff. We pick up a tremendous amount. I am frankly shocked at how much I used to pick up. Not long ago, like literally 3 months ago. So I have been on a quest, I'll just say, a quest to learn how to not pick up energy and feelings of others, right? Let their energy stay with them and me take responsibility for my energy and emotions and the regulation of my own emotion, and not the responsibility of anyone else. And this is uncomfortable for people in your life. So if you're feeling the world and you're kind of tired of it, it can get a little uncomfortable for the people around you. So, if you have any doubts, just ask my wife. So, it is important that we know how to deal with energy, how to read energy, right? How to regulate energy, how to know what energy is coming at us that is ours and is not ours. And having now seen at least a glimpse of what it's like to know how much energy I've been, I'm going to say subject to, because I have allowed my energetic field to be porous and not even know it. I don't really have words, as you can tell. It's staggering to me, the difference in my life now that I understand how much energy I take on from other people and how much emotion I take on from other people, and how to discern the difference between my own emotions and my own energy and that of other people, other groups, other individuals, everything. Huge difference, life-changing difference. So, what are these cards? What are they telling us about listening intently? I almost forgot what we were talking about. What are these cards telling us about listening intently to understand? Well, here again, I think that the universe is just really trying to take this last week and drive home the fact that it is most important to listen intently to understand what the divine is trying to say to you and what is going on in your own body. So the other thing that I have learned, this is so great, because the Roots of Abundance, Call of the Muse, and Feeling the World, all of this, the feelings, the lack of connection to the earth that I had, and I'm just talking about myself. So this is just like a whole confessional episode, apparently. But like not being well rooted and grounded into the earth, not connecting. In fact, my throat chakra, over the course, it's repaired now, but I believe it is. That might be famous last words, and I'll find out tomorrow. It isn't, but as of right this moment, it feels healthy and strong and regulated. I can open it and I can close it. And here's the deal. It was not that long ago when I literally couldn't hardly finish a sentence without having to clear my throat because my throat chakra was so blocked. I had allowed myself to be in situations where I had to diminish who I was. I had to dim my light. I allowed myself, so just be clear, personal responsibility here. I allowed myself to be in these situations, be in places where I felt and I chose to dim my light, make myself smaller than I actually am, and to frankly abandon and betray myself, and that's a theme we've talked about this month as well, all so that I could fit in better. The truth is, I'm not going to fit in. I am not everybody's cup of tea, and you know what? At this point, I don't care. What I care about is what I'm here to do. That's what I want you to care most about too, if I had a wish to give you. So, Roots of Abundance, connecting to the earth, making sure that connection is strong for you, listening to the call of the muse, right? If you have a throat chakra problem like I did, get some help from people who can help you. Energy healers can help. I used a combination of things, including an energy clearing technique, which really, really helped me, and it was a hypnosis that I had made for me. If you need resources, please put it in the comments. I will connect you with the people who help me. I'm happy to do that because I appreciate them so much for the work that they do in the world and how much they help me. So Call of the Muse. Be the creative, beautiful being that you are. Express it in the way that is authentic to you. We talked about authenticity yesterday. Do that. Do that. And then feeling the world, making sure you're regulated, making sure you know what's coming at you. You understand what it is. You say, oh, that's not my energy. This is my energy. Those aren't my feelings. These are my feelings. So you're probably attracted to this channel because likely you are an empath like I am, and I say this a lot. But if that is the case, you may be shocked if you haven't done some of the work similar to what I've done. I have been shocked at how much energy I was taking on. I have been shocked at feelings that I was feeling that weren't mine. Literally, I am not kidding you when I tell you that 99% of what I was feeling wasn't even mine. So, getting the energy cleared getting your emotion regulations solid and intact, getting that connection to the earth, drawing up the earth energy, drawing in the light and the energy in your breath, and then connecting with the cosmos and pulling in that healing energy from the cosmos, all of it critically important. So, yeah, listen intently to understand. Your body is going to tell you first. This is the one thing I really have learned. So this is just me telling you what I've learned in the last 3 months. So my body is somatically going to ring the alarm bell first. Because when that happens, my brain is like, did that really happen? Do I really feel this way? What's going on? I'm questioning intellectually, while spiritually the voices are there, but because I'm questioning, I'm not hearing them, but my body is telling me everything I need to know. And even if I question it, I'm still feeling what my body is doing. Trust your body. It knows. So I've learned I've learned to trust it. So, all right. So listen intently to understand your body. Okay, chickadees, thank you so much for joining us. This one was fun and also, a somewhat disturbing confessional. Not really. I'd have to care to be disturbed. And as you know, I don't care. So, all right. So I love you. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day. I'm going to have some fun here in my undisclosed location. A few of you probably know where I am. And we'll be back next week. I think we're going to have a special guest or two. So yeah, that'll be fun. We'll just have a fun week next week, and then we'll start on whatever else the guides have for us. So, all right, chickadees. Again, I am looking at the format of this kind of in the future, near future. Still going to post videos every day. Just kind of curious about, do we do longer form like these are, or do we do a truly long form like a 30, 45-minute video, and then we do short ones during the week? So would definitely be interested in hearing your thoughts on it and what you get the most out of. And we will, as my dear friend Melissa, who's been a guest on this channel a couple times, as she says, we will take that under advisement. So, and we'll check in with the guides, and we'll do what makes the most sense for all of us. So, all right, have a wonderful week. We will see you here next week, and take care. Mwah.